Hey guys, it's Coach Justin from Training for Warriors Lehigh Valley, and today is Mobility Monday. Today I'm going to be showing you some really good exercises to work on your ankle mobility. Up first, I'm going to be showing you a couple tests to test your ankle mobility and see how you guys are doing. So the first one I have is you're going to come over to a wall. You're simply just going to kneel down with 1 foot forward, and you're going to make sure your foot is about 1 hand length away from a wall. So just put 1 hand there, and you're going to kneel, put your knee to the wall. Move your hips and your body forward, pushing your knee to the wall, and trying to keep that heel flat on the floor. As long as your heel is able to stay flat on the floor, your ankle mobility is good. If you go and your ankle is not able to stay flat on the floor in your heel, that means you have to work on your ankle mobility a little bit. The second one I have is you're going to sit on the floor with your feet out in front of you, put your feet flat against the wall, and you're going to try to pull your toes up towards your head. So just pull them up towards your head. Then after you can do that, just move your feet in and out, trying to put your toes between the wall and that other foot that's forward. If you could fit your foot between that other foot, that means your ankle mobility is doing pretty good. If not, we know there's a problem there. All right, next I have a couple of exercises to show you. If you had any trouble with those first tests, it can mean a couple things. It could either mean that you have some tight muscles or tendons and we have to stretch those out a little bit to give you more mobility, or you could actually have a little bit of trouble within your ankle joint with something called your talus, which is a little part of your ankle joint right in the front there, which sometimes doesn't move correctly, and it gives people some problems being able to move their ankle correctly. So to help with that talus and that ankle joint movement, I have one exercise that you could try. All you need is a band. You could attach it to anything that's sturdy so it doesn't move. So you're going to kneel down and you're going to place that band right on your lower ankle, right where those big bones come out of your ankle. So you're going to put it all the way down there. Move your foot out so you have a lot of tension on that band. And you're going to come forward, lean forward, come sideways with it, both ways. Eventually when you're doing it, if you do have a mobility issue within that ankle joint and that talus, you might feel it move around a little bit. And if you feel it, you know you're working something, so you know you're doing the right thing. All right, some other stretches I have is to work that calf muscle in the back and the soleus. So if that calf muscle or soleus is tight in the back, it's not going to let your ankle flex the right way. So the first one I have is you're just simply going to put your toes up on the wall and push your heel as close to the wall as you can, stretching that back of your leg right there. After you're in that position, just push your body and your hips forward, and you should feel a whole big stretch around that whole back of that leg. Hold each one for like 30 seconds. Switch, do the next foot. Same thing. Another stretch I have that's really good for stretching the back part of that leg is you're just going to come, put 1 foot back, keeping that heel into the floor, putting your hands on the wall, and pushing your body and your hips forward, and trying to push that back heel into the floor as much as you can. That's a really good stretch, and you feel it go the whole way up. That's really good. And lastly, another reason that your ankles might be tight is because the muscle in the front of your legs is actually tight, your tibialis anterior. So a good stretch to work on that is actually going to put your feet under you. Make sure your ankles are right under there. And you're going to sit on your ankles, sit on your feet, pushing them down to the ground. When you're doing that, you're going to lean back on them, pushing them down into the floor. You should feel that all in the front of your ankle and in the front of your shin. All right, guys, I hope those stretches can help you out. Thanks.